All right, welcome to another man's point of view. I am the Space Luchador, and today we're gonna go and actually answer some of the questions because I been looking at some of my stuff and been noticing that I've been rambling a lot and not actually answering the damn question, which bothers me. So go ahead and straight up give you the answer. Now stay with me. If you ever cared about being successful with a woman, right? And by this I mean in a relationship, an actual relationship that's successful. One thing is to get them, right? One thing is to keep them, and one thing is for them to actually love you. Now, everybody forgets about that. They never talk about that. It's always, well, if you negotiate, if you talk, if you have this and you have that, right? You have what she wants, right? But, anyways, so we're going to go ahead and jump in, right? Try this new and improved studio, right? Let's see. Lies men are told about women. Now, whether you believe them or not, that's a whole nother thing. But we're going to go through them anyways, right? So let's go ahead and jump in and I'll tell you and show you, right? Hopefully, this time I can actually explain, you know, perfectly with you and I understanding and seeing eye to eye, right? So let's go ahead and jump in to this thing. Of course.
Myth 1: women are only attracted to high achievers. Yes and no.
Correct.
As you may know, I teach men how to attract women without relying on their lifestyle trappings. My clients don't come to me to learn how to get gold diggers. They come to me to learn how to get women to become attracted to them for them. So in this video, as with all my videos, is about what women are attracted to rather than what's convenient or beneficial for them. So saying that in order to bust myth number 1 correctly, let's put aside women who are looking to upgrade their lifestyles via a man and concentrate on how female desire operates.
Correct. Now, this is one of the this is a myth all on its own, right? It's this belief that women want stuff, right? And they're only attracted to you because you have these said stuff, right? That's not how it works. They are attracted to you, right? Because you think that you have this stuff they want, and therefore they feel, right, that you are confident enough. Which brings me to a whole nother thing, right? It shows you that it's all about confidence, which I'm pretty sure she's going to pretty much explain, which is why she said yes and no. But this is a complicated topic. I know, maybe even boring. I know you may not get it, but trust me, if you get through it and are truly paying attention, you'll learn a thing or two today. So let's go ahead and jump in again, right?
Women are attracted to traits that are associated or indicative of high achievers, such as self belief, confidence, and personal power. For example, hard work is also attributed to success. However, hard work in itself is not an attraction trigger. It's something to be respected and admired, but it's not in itself an attractive quality to women. Successful men are very often hard workers, but that's not the trait that women are attracted to. It is their self belief and confidence that is associated with high achievers and successful men that are attractive to women. And
Now, what did I just say? See, I'm a genius, right? But anyways, enough about me. The important thing is that you understand the beauty of it. Now, you see, this is, one of those, what is this, those catch 21 or whatever the hell. This is literally a paradox, meaning to have the confidence, you must have this crap, right? All this stuff, right? The money, the success, all this stuff, so that you can have the confidence, which in turn is what women actually want, right? I'm telling you this is the fact. However, I'm telling you that if you have the knowledge and understanding of how everything works, you don't necessarily need all this crap. Understand? Plus, it sets you up that if your confidence is backed up, literally, by all this crap, and by that I mean the success and the money and all this shit, you fall just like that because it's built on all that stuff. So if you lose some of that stuff, that's not you. See what I mean? Which is why they chop you at the knees. All right, but anyways, let's continue.
Women automatically presume the guy will have those qualities because of his success. So
The next
Of
generation
course.
of artificial intelligence will open a brief wealth window.
It ain't gonna do a damn thing.
So a woman will make a mental shortcut and just presume that a successful man has all these attractive qualities.
Yes.
If it turns out that he doesn't, then he will not be able to sustain that initial attraction or interest despite his
That's the chopping at the knees.
achievements. Hence why so many of our students who attend our programs are men with very successful careers. They have been told their whole life that that's all they really need. They need a successful career to attract women. And obviously it helps, but it hasn't given them the results that they were expecting. Hence why they are on our programs. Myth 2,
Hence why I'm doing the Space Luchador program, because I'm trying to explain this to you. And while it is a simple concept, and also it's a universal truth, right? Everybody falls victim to this because it's hard to believe, right? That there's this hidden world within the matrix, right? It's a system within the system, right? That works, and it's universal, and it's damn near built in like a law, right? It's the way it works. There's no other way. So everybody believes, right, that because you have the money and you're successful and all this, and while that may attract a fish, for this example, right, it don't mean the fish wants you, which is why all these men suffer and lose, because the higher you are, the harder, right, you fall. Understand that, right? Because you did all this work, right? And you think you are the shit. However, when a woman chops at the knees and you feel you should be respected because of all this crap you have, which is the reason she's chopping at the knees, because she knows you're gonna fold. That's why. And it's so simple, but for some reason, the majority of men, or in this case guys, don't get that concept, right? It takes time and knowledge, I know. And it takes a couple falls for even you to get to that idea, right? A lot of people call it the red pill, but I hate to say it, red pill's only you're woken up to the fact that you don't know a damn thing. But anyway, let's continue.
women go for bad guys. There are many definitions of who the bad guy actually is and varying degrees of how bad he is. But to simplify this, women just respond better to men who aren't walkovers, who aren't easy to push around, who aren't easy to read, and who leave them second guessing. And these traits are often attributed to the bad guy. However, the good guy can display these traits too without compromising his values. So, yes, there are certain traits of the archetypal bad guy that women are attracted to, but these traits in themselves aren't particularly bad. The classic over-exaggerated bad guy character is, however, not appealing to women. Traits such as being aggressive, being a serial cheater, overplaying on a woman's vulnerabilities is not appealing to the majority of women. And the women you do see in these kind of toxic relationships with the archetypal bad guy didn't dive into these kind of relationships knowingly. These kind of behavior patterns usually creep in and develop slowly over time until the woman is trapped in a web of entrenched manipulation. Remember, most of these bad guys who are in relationships with women didn't start off playing the bad guy. In fact, they were probably very, very charming to begin with and changed tack once the woman was emotionally invested. Myth?
In other words, she is not the bad guy. And it's never her fault And if anything, she's a victim. Now, this is one of the hardest things to accept, but I'm not asking you to accept it. I'm at least asking you to understand how mathematically it makes sense, because you cannot blame the fish, right, for what it's attracted to, which is why I've said before many times they are only attracted to what they are attracted to, which means they can't help it. So it can't be their fault, can it? It's only the person attracting them. Spoiler alert, right? So you must understand that. And I get it. Guys don't want to be, like, how the hell is it my fault? Well, because you're the one setting the damn trap. What you do, right, with whatever you attracting with, or whatever, what you're attracting, right, that's up to you. And the very fact that you refuse to see that, right, accept that it is, I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying the very fact that you don't even know what to do once you catch it, right? It all falls down solely on you, right? But you lose your man card. Now, that's the most important thing of them all. Because to a woman, you can't be respected if you can't, at the very least, man up. Take responsibility. So there you go. I gave you a straight up answer to every single guy's problem. But of course, no one's gonna pay attention to the actual answer, right? So let's continue to myth 3.
3. Women have good game. Most women have no game. Now, when a woman does have game, and I have seen it, it's super powerful. It is much more powerful than a man's game, but it's so rare. Why is that? Because
It's rare because it's non existing. Understand, right? And this is the problem. While she is a coach herself, she's also a woman, which makes her not an exception. This thing about women having game, now I just explained, right? That if a fish gets attracted to what it's attracted to, right? How in the hell could the fish have game? It doesn't, right? However, some fishes, and this is what I think she's trying to say about game, some fishes are playing the game to get stuff out, right? They've accepted what they are, which is why it's rare, right? Because women that understand the superpower that they actually have, first of all, they have P, right? Which makes the world go round. Now imagine her knowing this, accepting it, and knowing how to use it. It's a thing of mastery, and I have seen it before, right, as well. But it's not game, so don't get that confused. So let's continue to let's see what she has to say.
because women don't really need it. They rely so heavily on their looks and the sexual power.
All right, sorry I had to pause it immediately. There it is. What did I just say? She summed it up. They don't need it. They don't need game because what did I say? Simple example. A fish is attracted to this. She don't need game. She just needs to go to. There's a reason they put some crap over here to attract it. Understand, that's the big fallacy in the world today, right? But again, so that's so simple, right? Once you understand that, the concept. Anyway, let's continue.
They have over men, that they neglect all other areas of their appeal and all other areas of their game. Think about it, a good-looking woman will receive kind of the same level of attention as a male celebrity. Even a good-looking male celebrity, and celebrities are known on the whole for having absolutely dire game. I can vouch for that. I have met a lot of famous guys and their game is so off point because they don't need it. They literally have to do nothing to get female attention. Same goes for good looking women, or to be fair, any half decent looking woman. Myth 4.
Now I call that the 10 syndrome. So I'm gonna give you two examples, right? To basically try to explain it and actually give you the answer because I'm tired of talking cryptically. 10 syndrome. Like she said, if a man is literally a celebrity, right? He already attracts the fish, just like that, right? Has to do no effort, nothing. However, when he opens his sorry ass mouth, right? He cock blocks himself. Why? Because she was already attracted to him up until he opened up his sorry ass mouth. Meaning his true self came out, she didn't like it, and that's it. 10 syndrome, right? Now, let's do the other way around. Like she said, to be fair, any woman, right? Any woman is already attracting all these men. All of them, right? That's just the way it is. However, there's a big difference, and I hope you get this if you can get anything out of this video. Big difference, right? Men want this said woman, right? All of them. Difference is women don't want this. They're attracted to it. Big difference. See the difference anyway? Let's continue.
Or women are attracted to vulnerability. No. They are attracted to unapologetic truth, which could also be unapologetic vulnerability. But it's not the same as a guy communicating his insecurities and anxieties. Owning your weaknesses, being unapologetic, and even comical about them is actually quite appealing to women because although you're showing flaws, you're communicating